Welcome back to my channel. My name is David. So I wanted to open up some stuff with you guys. Also, I got my little doggy here, Chloe. She's right there, and one of my baby twins' little chairs. I got the heater on her because she's always cold, so I had to bring her with me. It was just me and her. My wife was with my daughter somewhere right now. Just for anybody to know, my dad actually paid for half the money for my doggy for my daughter. So this dog, we've had her for 9 years now, so she's very special and important to me, even more now since my dad passed. So I mean, hope you guys are enjoying life, and make sure you guys definitely hug your parents, because you never know when they're gonna go. When you light a candle for somebody, when you want to think about them, so basically what I've been doing is I've been lighting a candle when I'm in my clubhouse doing my stuff and putting stuff away or whatever, because I like to clean up after a project. I just recently wrapped up a project, which you guys will see. So I'm putting away my tools so I can find them again for the next project. So anyways, let me show you guys the candle that I light up for my dad every day. So basically, as long as I'm in my room, I light up my candle just in memory of my dad. And that's my car cam. I don't like to light candles. I'm petrified of candles. I light it up because I want him to know that I'm always thinking about him. I don't want him thinking that I'm moving on without him, because I don't think I'll ever move on without my dad. I will just live with the situation, but I never want to say I moved on, because my dad is a huge part of my life. I feel that by me lighting this candle every day, and every morning when I wake up, I tell my dad I love him out loud and that I miss him. I did show my dad like my videos in the past. My dad is very my dad's very old-fashioned, so he doesn't get the purpose of making videos. If he only knew how many hours I spent editing videos not getting paid properly for it, he probably would have asked me why. But anyways, let me show you guys the pile of stuff I got. I want to open everything up. There's a few things that I need, and also a few things that I don't need that I just happen to buy. And you know what's strange? Like, under the circumstances of my life right now, I don't know if most people buy more stuff when they're sad. I don't. I'm actually, when I'm sad, I just want to be left alone and sleep. I only found a handful of things, a few things that I'm going to need for the future, and a few things that I didn't want to pass up, and a couple things that I need. So, alright, let's just open this up. I picked up these pillows at Target. I bought some military, like camouflage, the green original military camouflage covers for pillows, for 18 by 18 inch pillows. So I was gonna buy some pillows eventually, and I'm super cheap, so what I've been doing is I've been waiting to find some for like $5, maybe $6 a piece, and I ended up finding these at Target for $5 each. I mean, what are the chances, So look at these things. They're like really high quality. I bought 4 of those. I bought 2 for my wife, because she likes to have pillows on the couches and on the bed and stuff. Next one. So I'm gonna start with this one because I've already opened it to take something out for my wife. So these smaller packages came and I just threw them in the box. Since the box was already open, it made it easier for me to carry downstairs. So we'll start with this. We'll start with the one that came in the box. So what you see here is a headlight. I like these flexible ones. They're very easy to store and very easy to use. So this was actually gonna go into one little container that's gonna go into my work bag. I have a headlight already that I use when I'm doing projects like installing lights and everything like that in the dark, because I like to cut the power. I'm not that bright, so I don't like to leave the power on when I'm doing stuff, because my dumb ass my mind might start wandering, and then I'll forget that the power's on and I'll electrocute myself, fall off the ladder. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna open up is this package here. So what I got here in this package is one of those door defenders. What this is you put this on your door, your front door, any door. I have like 3 of these already installed. This was only $4 something, I think I paid for this, which was like super cheap. These are usually, I pay like $8, $10 each. I love these things. They're very, very good. They're very strong. It's a very strong aluminum. They also give you the screws. I'm not sure if these knockoff ones are going to be any good, but I know that the original screws that they give you are garbage. Like literally you could bend them in half. So very good to have. It gives you that sense of security in your house. Alright, here's the next one. Allen wrench head screws. The stainless steel with nuts assortment. This freaking thing was supposed to come with a box, but luckily it didn't, because I already have a section that I set up for all of my screws. So that's not a big deal, but it was supposed to come with a bin. It says nuts, but there is no nuts. So here it is right here. I like to use these types for cosmetics. I like using these types of screws for cosmetics, and since they're stainless, they don't have like that blue zinc color. They actually have that nice finished, like unfinished industrial look. But like I said, these are very good. These screws are very, very good. It says screws and nuts, but there is no nuts in here, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Let's open up the next one. This doesn't really give you much information, but I'll throw a picture up on the screen so you guys have an idea what it is. This is just one of those industrial things you can buy, so you can use them for when you have like adhesives and you really want to have something pressed down. It has adjustable screws here. These things were so cheap. I use a lot of adhesives in some of my smaller projects. I use a lot of adhesive, a lot of glues, so it's important for me to have clamps and things in this nature. So what this is, you'll mount these things. I used to see a lot of these at my other job that I worked at before. They use these a lot for adhesive. So basically when you have something curing, you mount this to a bottom plate and you pull this lever. And what it is, these are used a lot in like an industrial settings. Put this piece in here, you screw it down, and it gives you the option to adjust it. It's got a nice soft hair, nice soft bottom, so it doesn't leave any markings or scratches. And most of the time I kind of need that type of sensitivity because I paint almost everything I have. So what happens is you put this here, and then when you pull this lever, it brings this part down, holds it in place. It has adjustables, like I said. So this is actually really good to have, like, build a small surface, you know what I mean? So you can actually use this to hold something down. Good to have if you're a DIY guy. The next thing I picked up was nothing special, but I actually went to the dollar store in my house and I picked up this military camouflage like men's bag thing. I'm not gonna use this for anything. For what the purpose of it actually is for like when you put shaving cream, you know, your razor in here. But this is actually the same print that I bought for my pillows for my futon that I'm going to be putting here in my clubhouse. But I figured, you know, for $1.25, I'm going to give this a shot, and it kind of like pops up into something like this. My daughter bought one to put her makeup in, but she didn't buy this print, she bought a different print. Let's do the next one. This bag is very easy to open. It looks like this came in a package this came into another package, and I must have bought something for my wife and my daughter because it doesn't have its own shipping package. This thing, I think I paid, I'm not sure, but you guys will see the price, but in my mind, I think I paid $8 for this. So what this is a bunch of oscillating tools, not just blades, but also attachment. I do have one of these attachments, I do. I mean, I use my oscillator a lot, dude, so much. I mean, I literally, every project, I'm almost using this oscillator, almost every project. So it gave me a whole bunch of these, 60s. I think that's all the size, if I remember correctly, that it came with. So this actually velcros on the back of this thing here. So this is good for sanding, very good. This tip is just, you know, when I use these things, I end up using mostly all of these tips, and I never end up using the rest. Very useful. And of course, it came with assortments of different types. Like this one here is for cutting wood. This one here is probably for cutting metal. Wood also, you know, it's got a whole bunch. There's a bunch of them in here. All right, so the next one that I have now is cool. I've actually been talking about this with my wife. If you look at this picture, read what it says, okay? It's actually a foldable wall hanging like coat rack. You actually install it on the wall, and then you can fold it when you're not using it. So my wife likes to wash some things by hand because it doesn't ruin it, and we have like one of those cheap plastic, you know, comes on wheels. I didn't install the wheels. You hang stuff on it, but I'm actually gonna have it so my wife can just pull it down so she can just hang stuff on it. All right, here's the next one. This is such a waste. So I'm not a big fan of stupid signs. I'm not. I really am not a fan of signs. I like serious signs. If I'm gonna put up a sign, it has to be metal and it has to be serious. I don't like stupid ass signs. And for me, this was awesome. I love the way it looks. Huge like fan of Area 51 stuff. I love conspiracy theories. I love anything to do with you know, zombies, aliens, you know, any type of government conspiracy. I'm a huge fan of it. When I saw this, I was all over it. You know, I love this shit. You know, when I go to Five Below, I always check. I'm actually gonna put this in my clubhouse. I just love the way it looks. I think it looks amazing. You know, I love it. All right, let's open up the last one. One left. This one's kind of heavy. So this has got multiple products in it. This is actually my second one that I bought of this. Now I have two. It's got sound sensitivity, so if you talk and everything, it like does things. Yeah, the last one wasn't charged either, which is kind of strange because lithiums always hold a charge. So these things have been sitting on the shelf for a long time, or they just never tried them to make sure they work. But I did get the other one to work. It does move with the light, so I was kind of thinking of putting something like this in the back of my computer, so when I'm gaming and I have machine guns, I'm gonna set it up so it only like shows white up against the back. I really think this is cool. Comes with a stand, but stand is just like cheap plastic, you know what I mean? So it's a cool little addition to your, you know, clubhouse or your man cave or whatever the hell you want to call it. All right, so what I got here is this drawing tablet. I've been thinking a lot about doing tracing around. I like to do the traces around my image when I cut something out. I'm not very good when it comes to the graphics. You guys could probably tell by my shitty covers, but I wanted to learn how to do it. This thing has really good reviews, like really good reviews. Like I was actually very surprised, because I know everybody's always about Wambo. People were comparing this to like a very expensive writing tablet. And this one is actually by the name Pablo. This apparently sells for like $90. I found this with a promo code and it turned it into $35. Then they had I kind of was hesitant about buying it because I'm not sure like how good it's gonna be. This thing is just as good as the $150 freaking writing tablet. This thing feels like quality. When I tell you it feels like quality, you got all these programmable buttons here. All right, all this stuff. This is actually a wheel and it has like multiple directions. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. I don't know what's up with the Pablo name, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna put one of my labels over it anyways. When I tell you that this feels like quality, I mean it feels like quality. Even the feet, you can tell the feet have like somebody really knew that they had to put good feet on this since you're gonna be drawing on it. I look forward to trying this out. Hopefully my covers get a little bit better. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Sorry that I look a little rough. I just slept so much, man. I was just completely out of it. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I love doing these types of videos. I love looking for deals. Anything that I show in this video, you guys can pick up and it'll be in the wish list. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to love life, be kind.
I am a prodigy, I am a leader, they follow me. I am a prodigy, I am a leader, they follow me.